this room, and he says, baby, I love the way you love me. She says, no, Temba, I was looking out for symptoms. I'm a nurse. And that's how we launch this Talk with Rems podcast and YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Rems Mabote, and I couldn't be happier to start this with a maestro, somebody I've held in highest esteem from day one. And tonight we have something fresh to ask you. What is the most realistic time a small business person, a Hezron, when he started, should have given himself to say, I need about 6, maybe 12 months to begin to see making progress? What is realistic? Because all of us go in there and want to become millionaires tomorrow. What is realistic?
People, I think it has to do with what your intention is ultimately. If it's for quick gains, you can find a business that people invest in Forex these days.
Yeah.
And Forex has a very bad name, as we know.
Which is sad.
Yeah. There are people who make money on Forex. A lot of money.
Yeah.
And fast. But then if you go into a retail business, you are not going to have the same impact. So if I start selling jackets, for example, people are not going to know about my brand in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They're not going to know about my brand in a week. How long has Skinny's Boost Socks been in the game? 6 years.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine, Bulelani Balabala, he's been
Fellow coach in this program.
fellow coach, amazing gentleman. He's got his tea project up now, and it's in its 5th year.
Yeah.
And now he's seeing the traction.
Only now we're starting to see even brands associating with tea.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you find that a lot of business people think their problem is funding even when it's not funding?
Absolutely. Most of the time, entrepreneurs believe that their issue is lack of funding and inability to access funding. But the reality is there's underlying issues which make that funding inaccessible.
Yes.
And most businesses don't realize that. And I'll tell you what one of the biggest things is lack of financial records.
But coming back to my advice to everybody starting out, first of all, just start with what you have wherever you are. I was at Eastern Mall. My mom gave me $70 to go spoil myself. I took that 70 rands, bought 14 pairs of socks for 5 rand each, repackaged them and started selling them. So I'd say if you want to start something, anything, it might not be a business. If you want to venture into a new career, if you want to change a job, anything. Just do it. Just start, man. Just start. Nobody wants to fund an idea. People want to fund things that are in motion.
Yeah.
So just start.
And before I introduce, I need to say, a year ago, on a different platform, today was the first time I spoke to Zara. And today she's back on a different platform, exactly 365 days later. How's that?
Amazing. And I just love it. I think it's fantastic.
Wow.
I think it's fantastic. And thank you
Happy
for having me on
anniversary.
this new platform.
Yes, happy anniversary
Happy
to us.
anniversary. Absolutely.
Yes.